Jennifer. I'm Taiwanese as well as Canadian. Why do I say that I'm Canadian? Am I not a newcomer? Well, I'll tell you why. I was born in Toronto, Canada in 1999. People often ask me whether I'm mixed blood or not. With my Asian appearance, the answer is obviously not. The fun fact is, my parents were high school classmates. Not actually. They were in the same school and their classrooms were right next to each other. Their story was romantic, but since this video is talking about me, I would like to stop talking about their love story. When they were in university, they decided to move to Canada for college. And of course, that's the main reason why I was born in Canada. I stayed in Canada until I finished grade 1. Then I headed back to Taiwan to continue my education. I could remember the first day of school clearly. You never know how nervous I was when the teacher led me to the classroom and asked me to stand in front of the blackboard to introduce myself. I could remember vividly that one of the classmates said it's fine if I wanted to introduce myself in English. At last, I didn't. My mom thought it was important for me to learn Mandarin, so I attended Mandarin classes on weekends. In this case, I could speak Mandarin as fluently as them, which surprised a lot of my classmates. At that time, I didn't know that it was just the beginning of my nightmare. I have often been asked lots of strange questions, such as, your English must be good, your family must be rich, are you mixed blood, what's it like to be in Canada, are there any beautiful girls or handsome guys, I heard that the food there are really high calories, don't get fat. Someone even wanted me to pack some snow back for them. Well, if you want snow, I could pack a bottle of water instead. It's actually the same thing. This problem continues to happen as I have grown up, which is quite annoying, but I gradually have gotten used to it. My last year education in Taiwan is in grade 10, in National Dali High School. In the school, I had the best classmates ever, the angels of class 6. There's no small groups in our class. You're friends with everyone. We achieved lots of goals together, such as the English singing competition. We got the first place by performing One Direction's What Makes You Beautiful. I still remember the excitement of winning. We also went to movies, studied together in the school library, and had lots of dinner together. The reason why we were able to have dinner together is that lots of students chose to stay in school to study more. Well, now you can see how hardworking I am. Just kidding. I played a lot of important roles in the school. First, I was in student council. My job was to deal with connection with other schools and communicate with others. Second, I'm part of the disciplinary patrol. There are 3 main patrols in the school: order, tidy, and traffic. For the order patrols, they have to make sure the students are correctly wearing uniforms to school and being on time for all classes. The tidy patrols are responsible to make sure every student have done their cleaning work. And finally, traffic patrols. The traffic patrols were only for boys in the school to join, since they are responsible to stand on the road and block the traffic once in a while to make sure the students arrive school safely. I was a part of the tidy patrols. It's not because I'm a tidy woman. My friend didn't want to join alone, so she automatically wrote my name on the application form. This sounds a little crazy, but I have to say that I really had enjoyed the time wearing this armband. I joined the pop music club, which is basically singing. I had fallen in love with singing ever since I was in elementary school. I really enjoyed it. The club emphasized the skill of singing than just humming out the chords. I learned that singing is a kind of art. It's never as easy as reading out the lyrics. My skills improved a lot, but this is not the only thing I had learned from the club. By standing on all kinds of stages, I gradually overcame the fear of standing in front of the audience. I even got to experience singing in one of the most famous shopping areas in Taichung. At that moment, I found myself singing without thinking of the lyrics, without feeling the nervousness, and started to just have fun. It's a huge sense of achievement when people actually stop by just to listen to your song. And of course, the moment you're enjoying yourself, you're shining. At the end of the school year, the heads of all important roles in the school were looking for the best person selected to be the next head. I was chosen to be the head of the tidy patrol, as well as the head of the pop music club. But unfortunately, I left Taiwan. I left what I had been working really hard on, left my friends, my family, and the girl that shines. I'm proud of my friends whenever I hear of their new achievements as well as whenever I peek at their posts on their Facebook pages. At the same time, I keep thinking about what I would be if I chose to stay in Taiwan. Would I be the one shining? I keep thinking if leaving was the right choice for me. It's a little sad when you find out things that were once yours were taken away by others. In other words, I'm jealous. After a semester of school in York Mills, I have gradually forgot the pain of leaving what I had, and started to find out that it doesn't really matter where you are. If you are a star, you'll find your way to shine. It's just a matter of time. In this new semester, I keep telling myself, please believe that you are who you have always been. My goal is to study business at Queen's University. The reason why I choose to go on the path of business is that my family actually runs a small company. But is business really what interests me? I would say, maybe. When I was little, I always dreamed to be a designer when I grow up. But unfortunately, my dad wanted one of his child to study business. My sister is not a hard-working student at all, which obviously makes her not the one to rely on. So this became a must for me. Although my mom said that I can still choose whatever I want to study, it's already too late. I have given up the arts to study math in order to let myself be more competitive. If I want to get myself back on the path of a designer, there's no way I could compete with others. I like to draw, but I don't have the skill of painting nor sketching. Since I can't turn back, the only thing I could do is keep walking. I let go of my school, my classmates, and my successes in Taiwan, but there's something I could never let go. My family. My mom and my sister are here in Canada, but for my dad and my dear babe dog, they're in Taiwan. It's impossible to say that I don't miss them at all. The truth is, I would chat with my dad on an app called Line every day to share my life. I often ask my dog to take pictures of my dog, and this is what my dad would say. You only miss the dog, but not me! I always reply that my dad could chat with me on the phone, but the dog can't, which makes him have no words to say. Well, it's quite cute when he does this, but I really miss my baby dog a lot. Though my family is separated in two parts of the world, our hearts are never apart. This isn't the end of my life. There's still a lot for me to explore. I hope that I can find my way to shine as soon as possible to prove that I'm still the star I had become not so long ago. And this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoy it.